Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to the Academy Answers podcast, where we discuss the questions on personal development, on personal finance and happiness that we get from our blog or email list or me work on social media, and we try to use this platform to answer it at scale so we can reach a wider audience who we are sure from studies about or on or surrounding human nature that as human beings, it doesn't matter where we are, where we come from, what age, what social circumstances we were brought up in, we all go through pretty much the same type of problems. They're in the same ballpark. We have the same type of emotional triggers. We're human beings, and that's the common thing that defines us. And as such, we go through the same set of emotions and react pretty much the same in circumstances that we're in. So this person reached out to me on Instagram to say that she's tired of her job. She's thinking that she wants to be an entrepreneur. She want to not follow the rules, not to punch clock, and she's fed up with it. She don't want to do it anymore. How does she become an entrepreneur? And that's a very good question. You know, I am a strong proponent of that. I advocate for people to create something for themselves, something that can serve them. Whether it is that you do it on the side or you get to the point where you do it alone. But you are to be creating something. So the person who is at their job and they love their job, it's fine, I'm good. You know, you're professional or you work for someone and you get your paycheck, you know, good. But create something, whether it's an investment portfolio, whether it's real estate, whether it is a side hustle, whether it's an online business, whatever you have in the background in the evenings, cutting into that stupid entertainment time or numb time and using that to create something that can serve you. Because depending on someone else to look out for you in life is incredibly vulnerable, and trying to build your life on your back is ridiculous. You never know what can happen, and you could have a 25 years good run and one bad year take you out completely. You lost the job, you run into poor health, and there's nothing there to take care of you. You must create something to take care of you. We are creators. God made us in his own image and likeness. We were meant to create. We were not made for existence. We're not made to exist. We're made to thrive. That's what, and if anywhere in the Bible it talks about abundance and all that stuff. So the drive to be an entrepreneur, to create something, that's what an entrepreneur means. You create something for yourself is amazing, and it is admirable, and I admire you for that. But so my tip to you is that entrepreneurship, like success, like anything you want to do that has physical component to it, it is 80% psychology and 20% physiology or mechanics. So it is 80% how you wrap your head around it. It's a way of thinking. Entrepreneurship is a way of thinking. It is a way of thinking that, one, suggests that you are less so restricted by the thought of failing and more motivated by the desire to reach your dreams. So your desire to reach your dreams far outweigh your fear of the failure that you will have along the way. First thing. Other thing about becoming an entrepreneur, you have to have a teachable spirit. You must be willing to learn and unlearn some of the things. Next thing, you have to be persistent and be willing to go on the learning curve and to pay your dues. You must have skin in the game. We call skin in the game taking your knocks, going over your obstacles, telling your story of how you messed up, how someone robbed you, how someone doing that, all that stuff. All that may come. All that is likely to come. All that you have to weather, all that you have to get over, all that you have to get through. You have to understand money. You need a financial education. Not telling you to be an accountant. I'm not telling you to be this numbers person. I'm just telling you that you have to understand money. How it multiplies, how it adds, how profits work, how your numbers work for your business. Everybody should know their numbers, whether you have a business or not. So that's another point. And the other point is that you have to have a vehicle. What are you going to do as an entrepreneur? What is it that you like? I'd suggest that you go towards something that you have a passion for. Because Steve Jobs said that you better love it, because it becomes so hard unless you love it, you're going to give up. And you don't want to do that. So you want to love what you do. And they could say all they want to say 1,000 times. You could listen 10,000 gurus. I'm just telling you that if you're going to do this most of the time, all the days of your life, going to weather the storm, going to do all this thing, you might as well be doing something that energizes you. Other way, you will not find the energy to do it, and you will give up, you'll give in, you'll settle, you will go back to what you're used to. So make sure it is something what you love. And the next point is that you don't have to do it how they do it. There's this guy doing it that way, there's this guy doing it the next way. Do not fall into the trap of thinking that the way they do it, you have to do it. The principles are the same, but your methods, your way, your journey won't be the same. And the next thing, don't compare your stage 1 to someone else's stage 10. So you will go out there and you start to model something. Let's say you want to be a writer. Let's say you want to open a bakery store. Let's say you want to be an influencer in health and fitness. Let's say you want to be someone who is on the internet showing people how to do makeup, dress, or whatever. Don't go out there and see someone with 1 million views and start to get all caught up in that. Geek out, hold your head down, and do your work. They're at stage 10, you're just starting out. And the last point I'll make to you is that the first thing is not for you. The first set of actions is not for you. Let me correct that. The first set of actions is not for them, it's for you. Excuse me. The first set of actions is not for anyone else, it's for you. It's not about putting out the right video on YouTube, it's about putting out a video. It's not about going into the right type of business, it's about starting a business. It's not about writing the best blog that have SEO, it's about putting a blog out there. It's all about you willing to do the work, to execute, and get that repetitive task in until you master it. Repetition is the mother of skill. You have to be doing it every single day for extended period of time to get it right, to get it down pat. Be willing to do that work, to jump in, to dive in and immerse yourself into learning, adopting, and implementing. Go find a model, take that model, put your you-ness to it, and go with it. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. That's how you do it, and you can always reach out to me. I can recommend you some courses, some books, and I can give you some solid advice. I've been in business for a long time. So that's it. Congratulations, go for it. If you listen to this and it triggers something, don't wait to be able to do a massive thing. Do the small thing now and you will get to something. Horizon said that there are no great moments. You have to seize common moments and make them great. Because weak men believe in luck and strong men believe in opportunity. So you take the small things and you put them together and it culminates into something. There's an exponential effect and you will be great. You'll get to somewhere notable. You have to be willing to be good for a very long time, and then that good will culminate into great if you are consistent. Have a blessed one. Thank you. Go for it. Share with me what you're doing if you feel, and I'll be happy to support you. Thanks.